I'm live, man. We ain't gonna talk about it while I'm live.
Oh.
I'll call you later and talk about it. They can hear me and they can hear you on here. I can talk to Chad.
Man, tell the league I said what's had.
I told you somebody was on there looking for you, man. They ready for you to start your league back, man. They got to get up out of here with me.
No, bro. Shoot, I ain't. Shoot, I joke knocked me over the head, took everything I had. Shoot, I ain't got nothing.
Nah, man. Kwame Brown bust life. Yeah.
I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Big Hearn.
Man, tell Big Hearn, man, I missed the fellas. Tell him I said what's had. Ross said Kevin's reputation, right? He could have took it on over. Reputation, nigga.
Very snappy, certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was stubborn. So took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Bro, when he had 30, nigga, a week ago.
Already here on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were and each man did
12 seconds.
And that looked like vintage old school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall
That's
of Famer
funny.
in one corner and a defensive player of the year in the other, and it just locked people down.
Yep.
Should get 100,000 subscribers.
I think so, yeah.
Bills are going to take over in great position here for the 1st and 10.
Oh, you get like a plaque or something at 100,000.
Yeah.
They start sending plaques and all stuff.
We know Chad, your friend, y'all classmates. Y'all spend the night. Y'all spend the night with each other. We know. We done heard this story.
Getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there. Yeah, that's what their job is.
You said they used to spend the night with each other.
I don't know. Somebody said that. No, they were just cool. They were really close. They used to play video games all night. Conquer boards.
That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number.
All they need is one good thing to pop off, and they gonna be there, like Kwame Brown, big dog.
Like anybody. Well, you just need one thing to go viral.
Hey, all these niggas.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Flushed out right. He may try, but I think the ball's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession.
All right, bro.
All right,
5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up.
All right, bro.
You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief.
I'm so glad that nigga gone. Dang.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe.
Boy, you said something.
I'd love to play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man. And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a handoff here to his running back. Working his its way for a gain of 7.
Y'all boy watch the shot.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play
No, I
caller to
don't.
realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run got 7 on first.
You know
Here's
what's
second and
so
3.
4. They just wrapping
The
up
play action fake. They'll look to throw. Going for it all. And that is caught.
Yeah,
Touchdown, Buffalo. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score.
We're gonna come through in the nick of time every time. I ain't never known nobody who saved the world every day at the last second.
Take it in at the 3.
You know they did like the the remake of the joint. What was it? Yeah, I watched that. It wasn't that good, but I watched it.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So Charles,
Yeah, black dude didn't quite do it.
Obviously not in their futures.
I was pulling for him.
The offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
I think that they like the guy who's called.
You know they had to switch it up. You know his brother, cousin was in the projects. Size of they had the stereotype.
Because I think if he gets an upgrade,
They had the stereotype.
his play gets that much better too.
Yeah, I was like, bro, y'all can come over with who writing this stuff?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They run with Hines. And he stopped immediately there.
Oh man. Shoot.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed out in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move.
Yeah, we can talk about it.
If you don't take care of him first.
Yeah, we
An
can talk
extra
about it.
defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
I got this itch, bro. Been increasing over the last couple of days.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to go for a big play down, and that's caught inside the 35.
How you beat, bro?
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down.
He's just running the streak.
3rd down conversion.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on,
Hey.
he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
I know he's not faster than you.
Come on, boy, get up. Come on, let's
So
go.
now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
I can show you. Let me show you your pictures. Let me show you your pictures.
Now it's Hines. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Bills' 30-yard line.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And he will find his man on the
Nah, I ain't going to none.
and some room to maneuver. And he'll take
That's it. It's just those two.
end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Touchdown.
And there's a situation where it's a tight end.
Like him?
Once he gets that end
I ain't
zone
opposed to it though,
he's not gonna back
but I
down.
doubt if I go.
He doesn't worry about running the daylight. He doesn't mind running through contact. That's totally fine by him.
I wouldn't mind catching one of these Grizzly playout games.
Good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7
Probably about
as
2
they kick it
hours.
away. And this will be a touchback as it sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
They shut down that. They shut down the Memphis bridge. I wonder is it back up and running yet? That Memphis bridge had a crack in it.
Their next drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
What's
guy,
going on the defensive side?
that's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his
Man, I
guys to
hate
make
playing these in this snow. Supposed to be wearing that white, bro. God.
21 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard
That'll be the
Park.
shoes.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
That was tough, Trey Young. That's just game 1, though. Boy, you got to keep backing it up.
Now an option play on 2nd down. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles 13. Only took him 3 plays, and they're already in the red zone, just like that. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Get off me, little nigga.
Bills touchdown. From 13 yards out, and the Bills have taken the lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket.
Y'all with the spoon?
He's advanced in the ways of offense.
You ain't got to do my boy like that.
And that makes the score 14.
Man, don't get up out of here, man. Y'all boys, enjoy the rest of the night.
All right, big dog.
Where am I going? I'm like Kwame Brown. I got one of them big 12 by 12, big dog, up there upstairs. My feet can dangle at the end of the bed. I can roll over a couple times, you know.
Right away, he'll look to throw.
Like Kwame Brown said, man, y'all niggas stay in my business. You want to know so much, I'm gonna show it to you. I'm saying, they want to see so much, I'm gonna show it to you.
At the 26-yard line.
No doubt, big dog.
I just realized on the top of my PlayStation, on one of the screws, it's got a square, triangle, circle, and X.
Did you get paid that cooler?
Yeah, I bought 2 of them. They ain't got it yet. I bought one for mine and his.
You still buying stuff for that PS4?
I said I would, but they gonna. Hey, I need you anyway, because this is what they gonna have. This is what Master gonna have when I get that 5. It's just getting passed along. That's it.
Thus far, they've been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said,
Get that thing across
can
the
you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield.
And then it's going
Didn't get
back.
it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Oh, man, I'm out, man. Lost attitude. I'm gone.
And this is going to be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
I think I'm gonna play Rainbow again one of these days.
Rainey now to return it. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And this offense is going to have excellent field position.
And I ain't got none of them jokers unlocked.
1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they had scored every time when they got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is
Boy,
the defense. They got
Reedsville,
some way, somehow to slow them down.
Quan,
Do they play more
Quan in the Super Bowl dang near every year.
They don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And when
He'll just sit on this one as their drive will
Airpon just played last season, was his first season. I think he got put out by did Quan put him out the playoffs? Quan may have put him out. Quan whooping everybody, man.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Look game. Nah, me too. You said me too?
In the elements, you're on the road.
YouTube it? Nah, he don't really YouTube. He play a pretty solid game.
Offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Pretty clean game.
With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6.
Now, you talking about a YouTube nigga? That dog gonna chain, boy. Oh my God. Boy, every gimmick he can find, he running it. Changing playbooks just to go find gimmicks. Like, oh my God. See, nigga like Chan, man, you gotta get that nigga out your league. I gotta get that nigga up out of here.
On play action, they'll throw. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On second down, Michelle. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll try and run the option. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish an inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
On 2nd down, it's Hines. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time, because let's face it.
How fast is this dude?
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run
Where?
for it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Bills are going to get the football back. was a design play. I just don't know that it was the right design. Your holder to have him pick it up and kind of be the power guy trying to run through the middle. Everything has to go right for that to work.
You mean you weren't relying on just great blocking to get him through? You kind of think maybe he can help make his own way if he's an actual running back instead of the holder? Yeah,
90 speed.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michel, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Oh my God.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
They get this out quickly to the left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
At the 42-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They run the option here on 1st and 10. A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. That catch good for only a couple. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
Got a man, it's caught.
Oh, that should have been a touchdown.
Short down at the 1-yard line.
First and goal at the 1-yard.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I did. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown.
Oh my God. What's up with these injuries?
And the Bills will extend their lead. So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap.
That's the
pass,
third
so
person.
simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver's at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. In a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. Sets up to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. Yeah, that play is blown up. Loses losing yardage back at the 35. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. On second down, here's the option. And this will be caught by Mooney. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. But first down, Hurts. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second. Hurts fumbles it. Now this is picked up by the Bills. Dashing through the snow. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. 4 seconds, all that remains.
Another injury. Who was it, though?
The kick gets away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, not too many breaks ahead according to the radar.
You enjoy coaching, man?
Back underway in half number 2.
Yeah, no doubt.
They'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine that.
Good gain of 9 on first down.
He didn't have a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Second and 1.
Oh, no doubt.
He'll let this one go deep for Chark. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson.
All the naysayers
There as his guys will get the football back.
gonna be coming out the woodworks.
Offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
No gain on
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a third and 8.
Did they recruit? Did they do any recruiting around there?
Today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Hines. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. The Eagles send out their...
How far did y'all go in the tournament, in the state tournament?
Now Rainey. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Oh, wow. So they got a little powerhouse going.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play here for the Bills. 44 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. It's their quarterback. A 3-yard run as he
What did the star player end up going to college at? Oh, NC State. He playing basketball or football?
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taking it at the 3.
Again.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
That's what's up. Dog. Boy, we're balling.
The Eagles offense set to
I was watching one of them games. I was watching it that y'all had viewing on YouTube. I guess it was on YouTube or one of them playoff games, but y'all end up blowing that team out. I was watching. I think it had to be like the first round.
Something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
At the 28-yard line.
Second and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day, and I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it. And he's giving me the evil eye, folks. Going up top. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Oh, boy. I'm already know.
Throws downfield we've run every day in practice all year.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? They suddenly become more difficult.
The mother boy gonna have to step up though.
And winds up an interception.
Mm-hmm. It's y'all opportunity to show something.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Completes it to Hardman. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 12 yards that time, and a Bills 1st down.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another 1st down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. That's out to the left flat and complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
Ooh.
end zone on first down, but it
I like the pass, though.
DJ Chark, the intended target, and now it's second down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Mm-hmm.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Steps away to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that
Who you be playing with?
They had 6 points that they were
I knew I was going to miss that.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Boy, you sure don't see that too often.
I guess you can't really call anything a gimme, but you figure with his track record, that's a sure thing. But it turns out it's not the case.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL.
And they take it down. The Bills get to him. Boy, he came in.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get back on that one of these days.
Because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. This is Hines. 9 yards on the gain there, and it's going to bring up a tough 3rd and 7.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain.
Oh, that nigga got Michael Thomas. I ain't know that.
Down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Buffalo. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Looking deep downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Another solid game-changing play for this defense for the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too.
All right, bro.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. He's going to go up top again. Incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Charles, you said
missing
earlier, this
folks,
defense is
bro.
really going to need to hold hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Forced out to his left. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down. You're still teaching me on these RPOs. Was that an RPO or was that a design quarterback run the whole way?
I think it was an RPO, and a lot of times we have to distinguish RPO, zone read, all those things that come with it. But to me, this was a play call from the coach that said, here it is, now make the right decision. And that's exactly what he did.
Indeed, he did, and able to convert on third down. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. Pass incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
Man, you don't even try to catch the ball, man.
Teron Johnson able to pick it. And he'll take this back all the way.
I don't understand. You hit triangle and they just run like you don't, like you're not even pressing anything.
He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good
Like the nigga just running and then throw his hands up at the last second. Like that's... Triangle is aggressive catch, bro. That means you got to go up and try to get it, dog.
Begin their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This will be their 3rd straight defeat. The drive starts with a completion left side. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 25. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Buffalo Bills.
And on this challenge, the refs have to take a peek and see whether or not the receiver was able to dot the I with both feet.
While making sure that he possesses the football all the way through the catch.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. He'll look to throw. Staying on his feet, shedding through the defense, eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. First target, first catch, and a first down. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
That nigga laid on the ground and got a big hit out of base.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Aaron Donald racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing.
Don't miss that one too.
Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Oh, what was that? Why did my dude turn around?
And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
Oh my gosh, this game is terrible.
To keep firing, and if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 23.
Let's get up and dance on them, man.
At the 39-yard line. The utter domination.
Do you a dance, nigga. And then turn the flip.
We can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
He's going to rifle one.
And you overthrow him.
It's incomplete.
Why you overthrowing everybody, bruh?
4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
That's easy, man.
Running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to take another shot here. almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete.
Motherfucker overthrowing everybody, man. Bum ass nigga, man.
They're going to take over in great field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Hines. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the Bills' 38-yard
Hurts.
Get you another one then, nigga.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Play action. Here's Hurts. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Get you one, Poole.
Here's another interception. Picked off down at the 10. And the return will stop right around the 25.
intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We you know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Terrible game, Isaiah. Terrible game, bro. 46%. 46%, and you overthrowing niggas and stuff. It's terrible.
But I will say this about blowouts, especially in playoff basketball, because I've been a part of them. At the end of the day, it's one game, right? Yes, you go down 2-0, but you're going back home. What Milwaukee has done, they held home court serve. Now the pressure's on us to get game 3. That's the biggest game for Miami. That's what all the scores right now. If I'm Eric Spoelstra, I'm not showing this game film on the plane ride home burning. You relived it. You understand what happened to him. And come out with a fire. Put all your eggs in that basket. Trying to go inside and trying to serve the ball, but it's usually good for these guys. Yeah, right. Get some time in there for them. They're practicing every day and getting ready to do. Here comes Bruce.
Oh, boy. Damn, I want him to have. Give me inside stuff. That's big though. That's big though. Manziel, bro, you some trash, dog. I swear. The fuck? Two games.